Somewhat.
I don't understand.
Hi everyone, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here with Ashley from Blue Eyed Gypsy Soul. We are hopping on to do some mini sessions. So how this will work is these are donation based, okay? It is donation of your choice. The more you donate, the more you get. I'm working with 4 decks tonight. Ashley's working with runes and pendulum. And we appreciate all of your donations. If you cannot afford to donate, we will at least pull you 1 card or give you 1 pendulum question if you like and share. So make sure that you like and share anyway, because we love the support. We hope everyone's doing really well tonight. Can we turn that?
I'm trying. I'm fighting it. Everything's fighting.
So I hope everyone's had a good day so far. The December theme has definitely taken hold. Today has been kind of chaotic, but it is still a day and it's a good day. And I still wanted to get on here for y'all because we haven't really been consistent. I'm trying to get better about that. So, hey girl, thanks for everyone joining in. And, you know, it's so funny because the synchronicities have been crazy today anyway. There's another 5. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. Don't be shy. My tribe will take very good care of you. We're just a couple of girls who like to have a good time, get our healing on. And we like to cut up. We like to have a good time. And, you know, it's just always... it's always eventful, okay? No matter who you are, it's always eventful. So you can ask Cynthia here. She will tell you, and that is why she's always here. So yeah, don't be afraid. Hey Faith, good to see you. If you are in here, don't be afraid to say hi. Make sure you like and share the video. Either way, if you need some clarity, that is what we are here for. We are trying to get the messages out, and we're just trying to get the healing out and about. So, you know, we try to do our thing and try to do the most for y'all. So we're trying to keep up. That's the big thing. Trying to keep up during all the chaos. So how's everyone's day been so far? I see that there are 5 people in here. So again, don't be shy. Say hello. We like to talk to you. We like to know who you are. So yeah, you can ask Tonk here, Cynthia. She's been with me for a while. Faith is new, but she is becoming a faithful person. Hey, Carlton, good to see you, bud.
What's up, Carlton?
So yeah, man, you can see the tribe starting to flow in. So yeah, I'm so thankful for all of you, and thanks for being here. And yeah, we're doing the usual though. So yeah, let us know if you have any questions, if you have any questions for us, if you need some clarity in your life, especially with this, the December theme is chaos. So Silvana. Yes.
Hi, hon.
I always pronounce your name wrong.
See you here.
Hi, Mark. How are you? Ooh, that sounds nice. Gladys. Evening person. Oh, thank you for joining.
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, if you can catch the replay, it's always eventful no matter what. And the messages that everyone receives is always usually of importance somehow. So everyone always gets a message. I usually do try to pull some sort of card for the collective once a few people hop on. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining in. I love it when y'all just start flooding in. My tribe's awesome. Our tribe is awesome. Hey Deb, good to see you. So yeah, like usual, it's donation based. It's okay.
No, we got some of Danny's prairie sage.
Oh my goodness.
It burns so well. Just
so well.
Piece. But it's like it burns a lot.
It does burn a lot.
Very well.
Does anyone else have issues with like white sage bundles burning properly? Because there will be some that we'll get that don't want to stay lit at all. Like I have to constantly keep it lit.
I think our worst too is the juniper that we got when we were in the mountains. it will not stay, like, it's beautiful, and it'll give us a nice little, I mean, it's gorgeous, and it'll give us, and it smells so beautiful, and it'll give us a nice little burn for a minute, but then it just goes away, and you have to keep relighting it. It's such a task when you're trying to stay focused.
Right. And the prairie sage, like, you just bundle, like, you tighten it up, and then you light it, and it
you
just
roll it in the palm of your hands and light it. Like this. I mean, you can see it.
Yeah, it smokes so well. So, hi, Anna. Nice to see you. So, yeah, thank you, everyone, for joining in. I hope everyone's having a great day so far. That's a good idea, Mark. He said he had some wrapped too tight, so he cut the strings and twisted in the opposite direction. Interesting.
We'll have to try that.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to try that, because I've run into that quite a few times with my white sage. But I love sage, but this prairie sage smells so good, y'all, and it smokes so well. Like, we don't have an issue, and we barely have to use any, because even the smallest little ball will last for a good 10 minutes.
And guys, we did mention earlier, I did pull out the Universe Has Your Back cards. I usually have them out, but I totally spaced them tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I just had to grab them for me.
So there you go. So she will be pulling inspirational cards with her runes and pendulum. And then I have 4 decks that I'm using. We have the what is that? Oracle of Angels, the Messenger Oracle, the Archangel Power, and the Angels of Abundance. So you can either tell us what deck you want us to use, what you want. Usually if people donate, especially if you donate like a good amount, we will totally spoil the shit out of you. By the way, you can ask our people. We will spoil you. You will get the mostest. So yeah, but honestly, if you donate it all, you'll get at least 3 cards, depending on what spirit wants. I'll go as long as they want me to be honest. I'm kind of bad about that, but I don't think it's a bad thing. Whatever message needs to come, whatever message needs to come out, it always comes out. So yes, thanks, Becky. I'm so glad to see everyone in here. At 14 in just a few minutes, that's pretty awesome. So obviously there's a lot of people searching tonight. So yeah, if y'all have any questions, just let us know. Like I said, we're using 4 decks, I guess total 5 of tarot, and Ashley has her runes and pendulum out. So if you have any questions, let us know. The least you got to do is like and share the video. If you can donate, we appreciate you very much. And we're just here to have a good time. So yeah, how's everyone's day going so far? And by the way, we did stop doing super chat because they're robbing us. They're robbing us, y'all. So
if you have your own channel and you use super chat, no, they're taking
30%, y'all. So PayPal, it is, and that donation link is down below in the description box. So that is where you can find it. I'm actually, you know what? Let me share this video. Sorry, y'all. Hold the fort down.
Hold the fort down. So what's up, guys? How's everybody's night been so far? Or day? Because I know some of you are not in the U.S. with us. Very good day. That's good, Sylvan. I'm glad to hear that. I haven't heard from you in a few days. Oh, thanks so much, Anna. That's sweet. She wishes that she could donate to us, but her mother's inheritance comes in. She just has a lot going on right now and is financially strapped. Girl, we completely understand.
No worries. We send you nothing but love and light, and we hope that everything goes smoothly and swiftly for you.
Debbie said, very busy lady. What about you, Cynthia? How was your day? And Carlton, where did you go? Hi, Sophia.
Absolutely. So the way this works is it is donation based. You can donate your choice. The more you donate, the more you get. Depending on what your question is, what kind of clarity you're looking for, the least you got to do is like and share, and we'll pull you at least one card, or a pendulum, or a rune, whatever you prefer.
Whatever you prefer. It's been one of those weeks.
Dude, it has. Listen, I've been stumbling all over my words all week. Today has been so hectic. I even slammed my hand in the car door.
Mark asked if the money sign on the bottom right is super chat pay. I think it is.
Yes.
You actually have to go to the link.
PayPal link in the description box is where you need to go.
And then let us know, hey.
Yes. And I'll usually get an email.
I'm sorry you had a bad day, Cynthia. And Silvana, definitely call me. That would be great.
Well, you know what? And listen, we're not quite over the Mercury retrograde yet either. So that's going to have a big part. And then you have to think about the
thanks, Becky.
The residual energy too. You know what I'm saying? Once it goes direct, it doesn't mean that energy still isn't there. So I expect that Mercury retrograde energy is probably going to be there still to the 10th. So just hold on to that, okay? But use it wisely. If you're going through a lot and feeling the emotions, you need to let it come up. You need to deal with it as it arises, and try to figure out what it is that needs to be released or embraced. You know what I'm saying? If you have not read the Power Path report yet, you should. It's very, very enlightening, and very informative too. So awesome, Becky. Thank you so much.
I can definitely use the pendulum to ask if she's where she's supposed to be. I did pull her a rune too. I'm going to read it in just a moment. Quick.
All right. So you're going to do the career?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Well, no. Yes, I guess I can.
Is that where she's supposed to be?
Am I supposed to? Yeah, I have to do that because it's more of a question.
Is that what you're asking, Becky?
Is that about the job? Are you supposed to be where you are?
You want to know if you're at the correct job, and then you also want to know what's up with Mike.
Cynthia, glad you're feeling better now.
Yeah. And it's funny because in the moment you feel almost helpless. I was like that at the hospital today. I was visiting a friend, and all these things kept going wrong. Okay, yes, that's a more clear answer. So yeah, I mean, I had to ask myself, like, am I supposed to be here? Am I not? And I was like, I just can't leave her like this. So you know what I'm saying? I had to say my piece just in case. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna ask the tarot for Mike. Okay, so all right.
So Becky, I definitely got to know on the job. Is the position you're going to be better if I hang in there? Hi, hon. How are you? Is the position going to be better if I hang in there?
Oh, okay. So, question: what is your sign and what is his? Becky.
Becky, I do see a yes if you stay. The position will get better if you hang in there. I don't know what's going on with your job right now, but your first question was no. Asking will the position get better if you hang in there? It did say yes. So Colby said make sure you're taking care of you.
I know.
Hi, Cora.
I know. I'm trying really hard to find a balance with everything, but I also realize that if I don't bust my ass now, like I'm not gonna see the difference. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of finding that balance. All right. Becky's so Aries. Okay.
My fellow Aries sister.
Okay. Okay. So, couple things. Now, I don't know what his past relationships were like. I do have a female earth sign here, so Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I don't know if you have Taurus, or I don't know why Taurus is coming up. There must be a Taurus involved, or someone you might have Taurus in your chart. But I have been, Colby. You would be, yeah, you would be correct. So, but hey, Paul. So what I got for what he feels towards you, okay? So you have the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles here. And this is a great sign. I mean, not only is the Page of Cups like an emotional offer, like there's obviously some sort of connection, and the fact that the Ace of Pentacles there is too, it's talking about something new, but something that he feels is tangible, right? So either way, you have something that is, I would assume that you either just met or either kind of like realize this connection between you two, okay? So I feel like there might be some loose ends that need to be tied up, or some closure that needs to happen, whether that be on your side or his. I'm feeling more towards his, but what I am seeing, I do have the Two of Cups here with the Leap of Faith and the Strength card. So it's going to take a lot of courage and strength on both of your parts to give this a shot without letting the past come into effect, okay? So, but with the Two of Cups and the Leap of Faith, this is telling you to take a chance on it. Just remember that you don't want any baggage to come in with either one of you, okay? Make sure that all past relationships are closed up, healed, and sent on their way. Don't bring any of that mess into it. But from what I do see is that he does have some sort of feelings towards you and does see you as a possible person he could move forward with. It's just there's something in that past that's being held up because closure needs to happen. The cycle needs to come to a close. Okay.
I went ahead and pulled your rune too. You got Ocelia, the rune of family, home, and acquisition. And what that means is you need to refocus at this time and fix your goal firmly in your mind. So whatever it is that you are trying to make a decision with, you need to remember that you need to let your thoughts attract the energy that you need to reach it. So concentrate and take all the signs. And it was funny because when you first asked your question, I pulled a card and for inspiration, and it is energy flows where my intention goes. So, and then, it talks about you refocusing. So you need to refocus that energy, and make sure that you're thinking the things that you need to manifest the things that you're wanting. Sometimes it's just patience, girl. I have trouble relative to this combination.
Okay, so just for everyone joining in, if you didn't catch the beginning or how this is working, so this is donation based. through PayPal, which is the link down below in the description box. It is donation of your choice. The more you donate, the more you get. We like to spoil. So whatever is donated is greatly appreciated. You help support our business and our new business that we're trying to get off the ground. And also, if you can't afford to donate, we will give you a very simple answer if you like and share the video. Okay. We will pull you at least one card or ask you a pendulum, but you have to be very clear with your question. So if you decide to like and share the video, just simply let us know. And if you decide to donate, also let us know. I usually get an email for it. But yeah, either way you want it to work, we just like to give everyone a chance. And because I know not everyone can afford to donate, but we still receive support either way, and we love it, and we love everyone who has helped us this far. So and
that could definitely what it means, Becky. Maybe you just need to work on what you're doing. Like you asked, if I stick around, will it change? And the pendulum did say yes. Anna, I went ahead and asked because I knew that you were going to share. My pendulum said yes, that it'll happen this month, but that cannot say for sure that there's not going to be unforeseen circumstances that may hold it back, because it is finances, and finances are a little crazy, but things are in the works, know that.
Well, and two, you have to think like, okay, it's one thing if it's you're just one person, like if it's okay, am I going to be able to move forward? But when you have so many other people involved in an inheritance,
because I think that she was saying that there was more people involved.
You can't control what everyone does. So whatever decisions they make or could possibly alter the outcome. So it's all about that. So it's very finicky with things like that, because there's a lot of people involved. So absolutely. Thank you so much, Truth Warrior. What's your name, by the way? What do you like to be called? Because we like to call people on their first name basis. So okay. So
Susan.
Hi, Susan. All right, so let me go back up real quick and see. I feel stuck at my job. Pay is not enough to make it comfortably. I desire a better job promotion so I can transfer. Do you see this happening for me soon? Toxicity at this place is draining. Well, okay, so I'll tell you one thing just intuitively that I'm picking up on that. So usually, and it depends on how long you've been there too, but most of the time, you know, if you've put in a lot of time and energy into a certain place, and you just feel like no matter what you do and no matter how much time and energy you dedicate to this place, you're still not making that movement forward, then it's telling you that there's no room to grow and it's time to move on. It's time to dedicate. You already know, especially if it's toxic. Like, even if you did get a promotion, would you still really want to be there? And you're not gonna.
And we were talking about this being the month of cleansing, the month of rebirth. You need to get all the toxicity out of your life before the new year starts. You don't want to go into the new year with toxicity.
Right. So let me pull a card. Can you give any guidance to Susan about her finances? What does she need to know most at this time?
You're very welcome, Anna.
Okay. What is your sign, Susan? I'm snooping now.
Now we're snooping.
Leo sun, Libra moon, and Cappy rising. Yeah. Okay. So I'm seeing more of the Libra energy. I can definitely see where, yep, and there's the Leo. Okay. Listen, all right, so there's a lot of messages for you. And okay, I'm just going to trust the universe that this is pretty much going to be a full disclosure of what's going on with you. And maybe it'll come back, maybe it won't, but it needs to be said. So I definitely see that you're kind of on the fence on how to handle the drama at work. Okay, that's the major thing that's coming up as a blockage for your finances. When you're surrounded by negative energy and I feel like you're taking a lot of this energy home with you. You're never really escaping it, because with the Nine of Swords energy coming out too, you're talking about like really restless energy. So you're not really getting a break from any of this, which is kind of hindering the process for you. So in reality, you really need to work on the mental energy this month. You need to figure out, what is it that's actually bothering you? Is it projection? Is it reflection? I mean, are they projecting things on you? Are you seeing things in them that you might not like about yourself? And, vice versa. What is it about that situation that you're having a hard time breaking free of and releasing it? Like, don't let it bother you. I mean, I know it's hard when people are in your face, but that's just another sign you're probably not meant to be there. You know what I'm saying? It was really hard for me at the time too to realize that all the shit that I was putting up with, and I just thought that it was part of the hair industry. And I ended up finding, once I put my faith in the universe, that this wasn't for me, and I still decided to go finish my continuing ed for hair. I ended up meeting a lady that kept me in business for 2 more years before I got this off the ground. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take that leap of faith when it comes to following your passion and knowing that the universe will drop something better, even if it's temporary, into your life. So you can follow your creative passion and what you really want to do. What do you want your experience to be? What do you want to do to be of service? How are you bringing your light working abilities in here? And what are your favorite qualities about yourself? What are you bringing to the table, Susan? You know what I'm saying? So even if you okay, so your screen name, the Truth Warrior, what does that symbolize for you? And if you can channel that energy into your creative passions and focusing all that energy into bringing truth to the world, then you're probably going to do a lot better and be a lot happier doing it than doing what you're doing now. You see what I'm saying? I feel like you need to get off the beaten path and choose something different for yourself. You need to align yourself with better people, because you're at a crossroads right now. When you align yourself with like-minded people and that are of higher vibration, you will bring in the 10 of Pentacles energy. You feel me? So they're asking you to take a leap of faith and have the strength and courage to accept the opportunities of success, whatever that means to you. Choose a different path. Dream of your future, they're saying. Okay, you have the 9 of Cups here with the 7 of Michael. So don't think so much. Feel your way. Feel it. Okay, don't think so much. Feel it. Feel the new path, feel the footsteps, feel the pull, the push and pull the universe is bringing you to, and accept the opportunities that they are laying at your feet, and have the confidence to move forward successfully. Okay? So that's all I got for you. But yeah, hope that helps.
You're welcome. I didn't want to cut Jess off while she was
sorry. I was totally like, what are
they are Hey, Tammy.
So if you've been doing that as your second job, Susan, then I would suggest you just, if you're already using your light working abilities, you know, as your main income, and you're just using this as your secondary income, then I kind of feel that it's already time to go ahead and commit to your light working abilities. Okay. That's awesome, Linda. Will I find a partner in 2019? So, Tammy, okay, so I would reframe that question, because I have this conversation a lot. And listen, I'm not the best one to give relationship advice, but I can definitely tell you different ways to view yourself in relationships. You don't just want a warm body next to you. You want someone who's going to feed your soul, someone who's going to understand you, someone who is going to be your partner and your confidant and your best friend.
And when you phrase it like that, it could mean partner in so many different levels. A new best friend, a partner in a new business, a business partner. I mean, there's just so many different things that could actually mean.
Yeah. You got to be specific with the universe. So if you know, if you're new to the channel, welcome. We've been doing motivation mornings for a couple weeks now, and listen, we go over a lot of these subjects because, you know, we have to vibrate at what we want. So if we want a positive partner, whether it be friends or, you know, significant other, we need to be vibrating at that frequency of what we're trying to receive. If we want you know, a healthy relationship to come in, then we need to start preparing ourselves for when that does. A best friend in life.
Okay.
So no matter what that looks like, are you releasing the attachment to the outcome? Because if that's so, then that's an easy question to ask, because that can come in so many different forms. You know what I'm saying?
I'll ask it, but we just want to make sure that you've released the expectation of the outcome of that being a woman, being a dog, being it could be your best friend, could be so many things.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Like, some of the ways that spirit communicates through me always seems to grab someone's attention.
So husband.
Okay. So like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm a digger. I ask questions. And listen, you don't have to share at all, but I'm just throwing a couple things out there because that's what I do. So, possible husband, what exactly are you looking for when it comes to a possible husband? What do you want your experience to be? Like you said, a best friend in life, but what do you actually want to experience with your best friend? You say possible husband, but are we talking someone that's only going to be around for a few years, or a lifelong, you know, healthy partner? So yeah, thanks, Cora.
Thanks, Cora. You're the best.
But yeah, you have to be, and that's one of my things too, is you know, I've had to learn to get very specific, and I'm still working on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting very specific about what I want to experience in life, whether that be with my friendships, relationships, or my career. It's really hard to hone in on details with releasing the attachment. You know, whether it happens like that or not, you have to be okay with it, because it might not be for your highest good. But
I'm trying so hard to figure out what you're trying to ask us, Tammy.
lifelong healthy spiritual connection. So
you want like the whole package. You
yeah,
just want to know if you're going to get the whole package
okay.
this year is what you want to know, if it's this year in 2019. Okay, do you want me to go for it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, you get whisper sounds. Do you meditate, Mark? Because that's a great way to strengthen the connection. You should catch some of our morning motivations.
Yeah, Mark. So there's actually quite a lot that goes into that. It's really not, but it is. There's so many different ways to explain it. So strengthening, yes, meditation is definitely okay. So the way that I explain it is you have to think about it, okay? And listen, I've used so many different forms. You got an answer?
I did, but then you hit the chair, so I can't be sure.
Oh shit, sorry.
One more time.
So yes, motivation morning tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, when it comes to spirit and connection,
I gotta know, Tammy.
Okay. And that's okay. You might just need to work on a few more things before you find that person. Like I said, bring your vibration.
And that's not to say you won't find a love interest. You may just not marry them this year.
Yeah. And it might not be that one, you know, and that's fine. It will happen when it needs to happen.
Tonk, I love you. You're the best. Yeah, so we do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, give or take. We switch between Jessica's page that we're on now and Blue Eyed Gypsy Soul, which is my page. We switch off every day. And we're actually working on the root chakra this week. So join us and get grounded. And if you were on the last one, laugh.
Oh God, woo! Yeah, that was an interesting one. We were a hot mess. No lie. Okay, so back to the spirit thing. So the way that I like to explain it, especially in shamanic terms, we're talking about the lower, the middle, and the higher, right? So you have these different levels, which it's infinite. There are no boundaries. There's no limits, okay? I fully believe that. So my whole thing is like, if we're here and we have all these distractions, we have electronics, we have the food, the caffeine, we have the children, we have our lives, we have the jobs, we have all the stuff, right? Just taking our attention away from self and spirit. So what happens when they start whispering and you're seeing the movements, you're starting to wake up and become tuned to their energy, right? So usually what happens when they are of higher vibration and they want you to notice, they're trying to get you to communicate. So going into meditation and slowing the conscious mind down enough to be able to tune into those messages. The thing is, you just got to trust what comes through. Most people try to debunk and question and all that stuff, and then it ends up blocking the whole connection. But
see, if you've been on some of our motivations, you'll see there's a lot of things that go into it. Self-love, listening, like Susan said, just really listening to what it is you're getting.
Right.
Crystals.
There's so many things that go into it. There's so many ways. Listen.
And everyone's different.
Yes, everyone's different.
Lachey, you made it.
But you have to think though, because the higher the being, right? So you're talking about the higher realms. You can talk to past loved ones who are they're still on a very high frequency, but they're more on the lower frequency. The higher you go up, you start talking to, I mean, in a shamanic, and everyone's got their own beliefs. You can talk to the fairies and, to a lot of other beings that most people don't believe in, and that's perfectly fine. But the higher in frequency that you go, you are starting to talk to angels and source. You know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to connect with that and like the higher self, you're really going to have to work on your meditation and bringing your brain down more to a subconscious level and bring those brainwave links down to a certain frequency that you can connect. Some people do way better when they move into theta versus alpha waves.
Avatar consciousness. Colby.
Yeah.
Message me. I want to know what that is.
I don't know, but it makes sense. I don't know why. Yeah. And it's the highest version of yourself, but the easiest way to get through that. Hi, Julie. Nice to see you. So good, Colby. I'm glad to hear that. I hope, did you sell it? He was talking about selling his bus. So I hope that
I told you not to stay on that bus for winter.
I hope everything's going well and you got everything that you needed taken care of. So yeah, there are so many.
That's what I'm talking about. Lunch is on you, Colby.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I need to work on that myself, like hardcore. Which is funny with that number because I went to go pay my insurance and one of the 20s had 1,000 written on it, and I was like, maybe I need to do that. Maybe someone's gonna make $1,000
if any
this
of you
week.
guys know anything about the laws of attraction or The Secret, if you've ever watched that documentary, there's actually a part where they talk about changing the amount that's on the bill. And me and Ren actually took a $1 bill and changed it. And it's been hanging on our ceiling for the last almost year and a half. Yeah. For almost the last year and a half. And just looking at it every day and like just literally focusing on that before I go to bed or seeing it when I wake up makes amazing changes. You're so welcome.
Thanks,
Colby.
Mark. Do you have a question?
Yes, or write a check to yourself for a large amount.
Yes, you can do that too. So we're doing donation-based readings. So you can do
Mark, that's so sweet.
Donation of your choice, and the more you donate, the more you get. Now,
Mark said it was just a donation.
Oh, thanks. You're awesome, Mark. We greatly appreciate that.
Mark, email us one of your, do us a favor and email us your address if you're comfortable with that.
Yeah, we'll send you some goodies.
Speaking of which, Cynthia, have you gotten your goodies yet?
Have you gotten your gift?
I feel like she would have already hit us up.
I know. It was supposed to be to you Friday, though. What? Oh, I'm going to have to look that up.
Huh. Teach me, Colby. Teach me.
Yeah, actually. Can you not do that through PayPal, Adele? I'm pretty sure you can. Or do you not have a PayPal account, is what you're saying?
You guys are so sweet tonight. Listen. I'm digging it, Colby. I'm digging it. We need some emails. Send us some emails.
Yeah.
You know where to find my email, I believe. Email us some links and stuff.
Thanks, Mark. We really appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, if you want to donate, Adele, just get with me and I'll send you an invoice through my Square app, and that way you can just enter your information and do it that way, and that's perfectly fine. They charge the same amount as PayPal, so but we appreciate it. We really do.
Every little donation helps. We are definitely in the midst of opening our business, guys, and it's coming so soon. Like
we're trying to get it open by January, but we're trying to get the funds.
Everybody put good vibes out there.
Yes, good vibes
tomorrow that should hopefully push us in the right direction.
Yes. So yeah, we're actually meeting up with a friend of mine who is an accountant.
Do we already have
and
email?
I don't think so. So that's why I was saying email me, Adele, and I'll make sure I get that over to you. But yeah, we have a business meeting tomorrow with an accountant that's going to help give us some information on the best way to go about this and, you know, what we have to do in order to get everything up and running and make sure that I'm good with Whispers of Grace.
Yeah, hopefully by 2019, all 3 of our businesses will be licensed and practice licensed.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
I am too. And I wrote a list last night of everything that I want to manifest for myself in 2019 and definitely getting all the business license and, you know, getting everything off the ground is a major thing for me. So, you know, because listen, after December 31st, I've decided to fully quit hair. So y'all are going to be my main concern. This and the other business that we're doing is going to be my main focus. So if we don't have the support, then we're not going to be able to do what we need to do. So that's why we're constantly on here spreading love and giving y'all everything we got.
Yes, and believe it or not, we've had some really great people step forward and
we've met a lot of good people.
Yeah. It's been amazing.
It really has. And we can't thank y'all enough for all the support, man. Like, y'all really have showed up tremendously.
I wonder if we should show some of our pieces that we have.
Yeah, absolutely. So
you need to show them your piece that you have on too.
I actually made this one a week ago.
You guys want to see some jewelry?
So this is actually what we're going to be doing, okay? So this is a piece of labradorite.
Shay, get you a bubble bath, girl.
Okay. So this is what we're doing now.
This is going to be part of our business, some of it.
So let's see what else we got.
Y'all, we got all the beautiful stuff. Just grab that whole little platform.
Yeah, Ashley's got some beautiful stuff up here.
So we have quite a few things. We have some pretty little, let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Some little
seashell.
Thanks.
Lachey, what headache? Girl? What headache?
That's what I told her. Get her butt in the bubble bath. So we got a pretty piece of amethyst. Gorgeous, right? We're having so much fun.
I know. Labradorite is one of my favorites. I have been very drawn to this. And this is another good stone, especially Mark, if you're interested in any stones that help you connect with spirit. The labradorite is one of the strongest stones for that. So it definitely helps me with my channeling.
We got a pretty rose quartz piece too that is gorgeous. We just wrapped the other day.
So we are actually doing private readings. What should I call you? I like names, first names. So yes. Okay. So we're doing private readings, y'all, for anyone who is joining in.
Justina?
Thank you.
Is that correct, Justina?
Yesina. Okay.
Or is it Yesenia? What are we saying this right? We just want to make sure we're saying this right.
Exactly. So,
thanks, guys.
Yeah, for anyone joining in, we're doing private readings. So we have 4 tarot decks out, inspirational cards. We have the pendulum and runes. So we are giving clarity and healing to anyone who needs it. Otherwise, we're just hanging out with our lovely tribe members. And don't be shy. Everyone in here is super nice and very loving, very welcoming. and you will make really good friends here. So
and laugh a lot.
We are a mess and we own it. But yeah, we were just showing off some of the jewelry we're starting to make for our new business, and the readings that we're doing are donation based through PayPal, which the link is down below in the description box. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. This was one of my favorite stones, and I ended up making it into a necklace because that's what we're going to start doing. So Ashley's really, really good at it. I just kind of started dabbling in it, but she's a natural. So anyway, private readings. So this is, or not private, this mini sessions. So it's donation based, donation of your choice. Thanks, Julie. I appreciate that. And thank you so much for your advice. Anyone who has animals, especially dogs.
Oh, this is who you were talking about.
Yes, this is Julie, and she gave me some great advice. So anyone who needs advice on animals,
hit you up. We have a puppy that's doing some craziness. And I don't know what her problem is. She's out of control.
But yeah,
I'll have to get your information from Jess. Yes, that is correct, Colby. I think the same. I feel the same way. They're very identical.
Yeah.
I mean, they really are. We were talking about this earlier.
Yes, we were.
Get out of our heads, Colby.
Yeah, and it is. I find it the whole frequency has changed for me in that sense. So yeah.
You stop it, Cynthia. Don't you get us started. I see what you're doing. By the way, we're gonna have a goddess party soon. And not to leave you guys out, but you guys don't want to know about it. Yeah. Maybe you probably do, but you're not gonna. What we can do is we'll start a little through our Facebook group that we have. We'll start a little goddess group to the side for just the ladies, so that we can talk about the feminine divinity the divine feminine energy that we have, and a way that we can get to the bottom of all our womanly needs and wants, and Colby.
What?
I don't know. I see the words ovaries, testicles.
Oh my gosh.
That's called Kegels. Yeah, that's Kegels, Colby. And you can't tell, but I'm doing them right now. No, I'm just kidding. Stop. Colby, we're out of control. Look at Debbie. Deb's like, what is this that Colby's talking about? I love you, Deb. Here's Cynthia.
Oh my goodness.
See what you started, Cynthia? Do you see craziness?
Okay.
We love when you guys get with us.
What we were saying is donation-based readings. It is donation of your choice. Whatever you decide to donate, we'll at least pull you 3 cards or whatever you're choosing. Runes, pendulum, it doesn't matter. We got you. The more you donate, the more you get. We like to spoil our people. Please do that through the PayPal link down below, though, because Super Chat charges us 30%, which is
and ridiculous. We ain't trying to pay that.
So you're really, and I appreciate everyone who has already donated, but for future reference, you are basically wasting your money because and I don't care if I get in trouble for it. So anyway, if you cannot afford to donate but would still like to ask a question, all we ask is that you simply like and share the video, and we will give you at least 1 card or 1 pendulum, but you have to be very clear with your questions, okay? Y'all are crazy. So
just let us know if anybody else has any more questions.
Let me put this back. So I think she asked a question. I wanted to know if David is going to communicate by the end of the week. So yeah, just let us know if you like and share the video, or if you want to donate, then we'll go about it like that. But yeah, I guess that would be more of a pendulum question. Got you working today, girl.
Oh Lord,
fire.
Oh Lord, no, it's a fire.
So yeah, again, I love y'all like so much. Thank you for showing up.
Who asked me that?
So it's I still can't say her name right. Yes. Is that how you say it? I'm sorry. I'm serious. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm terrible with names. Terrible. I'm much better at remembering faces than I am names.
I am getting a no. How did you ask the question? I wanted to know if you're just going to communicate by the end of the week. And I did use the word communicate too. Wanted to make sure that I asked correctly. He may not communicate by the end of this week, but do not cap yourself off at the fact that he'll never communicate just because he's not communicating with you this week. Colby, you're putting it on us like that tonight? That's what I'm talking about. What you want? Yeah.
Oh no.
Is it not plugged in all the way?
Yeah, Julie, you can definitely ask a question.
Probably needs to be plugged all the way.
Okay.
Colby, email me some stuff, man. I want to know what you're studying over there.
Yeah, let us in.
Let us in, Colby. We want to know.
Give us your secret.
Julie, throw us a question when you once you figure out what it is you want to ask. Yes. Oh my gosh, this chair cover.
It's been eating people. The chair cover has been like
it's
eating
ridiculous.
people. It's crazy.
I can't even do it.
We were having a conversation with her children's father the other night, and you know, he's kind of skeptical on a lot of this stuff, and he's like, I'm not saying burn the witches, and all of a sudden the chair cover just went
and like wrapped around him.
It was hilarious.
It was great. All right, Colby. We're gonna do that when we get off of here. We're gonna conference call you.
Wow. You're right. All right. Yeah. You got that?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right.
Right amount of numbers, Colby. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Did I write that correct?
Hold on. That's confusing me.
Shut up, Jessica. So.
Yeah. There we go. All right.
Yeah, Colby, we will reach out to you when either tonight or in the morning.
Yeah. So
maybe before our business meeting, we can try and catch you.
Is it a Taurus thing, Colby? Is it a Taurus thing about being the digger to find the truth beyond it all? I'm starting to wonder that, you know, I don't know why I'm that way, but I want to know. I have so many questions. And just having people to talk about this, like, because I mean, of course, there's a lot of stuff that I don't know. So, you know, and I was just having this conversation with her earlier. Like, if I don't get with people, if I don't talk to people, then I'm not going to keep learning.
We're on a few new adventures, not only our business venture, but I am trying to get the art of belly dancing down so that we can start teaching that at our goddess retreats as well. And so me and Jess are going to get on that together and do some belly dancing. So y'all keep an eye out for that.
Wow. Colby, we really need to talk.
Colby, it's so crazy that you say Alaska. I just had a session done and a soul retrieval came back, and I'm actually tied in to some shamans in Alaska through a hereditary. So I don't know if I said that right. Did I say that right?
What?
I'm hereditary tied. Is that right? Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but that's definitely crazy that you said Alaska. You're kind of blowing my mind right now. I'm having a moment, Colby.
Oh, okay. See, and I have a lot of Aries in my chart. So, and I just found this out. I always wondered if I had a lot of fire there, but now that I know, thanks to my big brother Nelson.
Aries, we definitely are that.
Yeah. So, definitely covered in Aries. If it wasn't Alaska,
hereditarily,
I would say.
Oh, Lachey, thanks. Thanks for fixing my word for me. I was wondering what the hell the word was, but yes, that session definitely pulled a soul retrieval out where I was a shaman, and she saw me in an igloo and had the whole tribe with me, and I was taking care of everyone, and I was in the kitchen, which has also came up like 30 times in my readings in the past few months. Jessica pulled up some shamanistic stuff for me as well from my past, so it's been super cool. So it's really amazing to me that Colby said Alaska. So I really want to give you a call, Colby. You're kind of blowing my mind right now.
Adele, thank you so much. Love and light going to you. What's your question? We got you.
Thanks, Colby. So Aries is the highest minded here, I believe. So.
Oh wow.
I've been told that a few times though. So what just happened? What did I miss?
Adele just donated.
Oh, Adele, sweetie pie.
So yeah, Adele, whatever question you have, just let us know. We'll hook you up. Hook you up.
Come on, girl, lay it on us.
Yeah, whatever you got, girl, we got you. Okay, so Julie, what was your question? Sorry, I totally missed that. Okay.
No, go back down.
2 things. I want to leave my job and manifest a heart-centered career. Been trying to build my puppy talk biz, but it's going slow. I'm on the right path. And you know what? I totally understand what you're saying. Listen, as much as I want to say that Whispers of Grace is a huge success and I'm making bukus of money and have all the followers, that's not my reality right now. But I have full faith that everything will work out as it's meant to. And when I dedicate all my time, my investment into this business, it will happen. Being patient, again, not a huge thing with Aries and Taurus, but I'm working on it. So yeah. So yeah, I will definitely get the pendulum on that. Can you ask if she's on the right path with the puppy business? And second,
Julie, right?
Yes.
We got a quick yes.
Okay. Yeah. I totally feel that as well. And that's why I won't even ask if I'm on the right path with Whispers of Grace, because I know in my heart that this is where I'm meant to be. So you just got to keep going, even if it seems to take slow. And Ashley and I have had that conversation too, because my friend Jason on here. Like, you know, he just started reading tarot and started his channel, and he's like way past me in a short amount of time. I can't compare. I'm super happy for him because he's super successful and he's really good at what he does. And, you know, his business is taking off like it needs to. Mine, of course, is, you know, taking slower. I've always taken a long ass time to do anything. So it would not surprise me that my businesses would do the same. So yeah, we'll definitely get that. Well, okay. So the second question is love. I will totally get you on that. So
stage time, baby.
let's see. All right.
You're welcome, Julie. Just, yeah, definitely keep your faith. Keep moving in the right direction. You know which way you're going, girl. Be encouraged. That is correct, Lachey. I love our tribe. They're always jumping in to send support to everybody.
And that's awesome. Why I love
We're so blessed with you guys.
We are. Okay. All right. And Julie, what was your sign again? Your triple Gemini? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Lord. All right. Okay. So, were you with an earth sign in the past? Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo? Okay. So, let's see. Give me 1 second then.
Julie, so I just pulled you a universe card and it says, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's going to tie in very well because
they always do.
Listen, it's all about your faith and moving forward. Okay. How there's a couple things that you need to break free of when it comes to any injustices in your past relationships. I think the key here is trusting in the new path and going about it with the confidence and the visualization of what that experience is. And then when you get that inspired action, to take action on it accordingly. Okay. So first we have the exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have a very high energy level, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising when it becomes its own reward. Then you also have the King of Pentacles and the Five of Cups here. So listen, if it's not an earth sign, were you with someone who I can't get a read on if this is in the past or if this is possibly coming up because you're not physically taking care of yourself enough. Okay. Like when you're physically taking care of yourself, things flow in a certain manner. You feel satisfied in and out. You know what I'm saying? But with the Five of Cups being there, there's still this dissatisfaction. So I feel maybe if you are someone who exercises regularly, maybe you will meet someone that is an earth sign that you meet jogging on the trail or something like that. But again, with the Five of Cups, there's still this dissatisfaction. Okay. It's not until
I just totally got a download, like yelled at me, like, why haven't you guys rode bikes yet this week? We've been talking about that for the last few weeks, going and riding bikes. Yeah. And said on the trail, and they were like,
yeah,
get on your bikes.
So women. Yeah, we'll get on that. Now, in another sense, and maybe that's what they're talking about, is having that confidence and choosing your own path and walking with your head held high, having that confidence inside and out. So yeah, you might end up start taking better care of yourself and run into someone. And this person's probably going to either be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But if it's not, then it's someone who's very, very focused on career and material matters, right? They're probably going to look very well, very clean, sharp. They're going to present themselves very well and have money. They're going to be constantly going for money. Then start off small. But either way, I really feel like there's still going to be this. There's going to be a connection, but there will be still dissatisfaction. It's not until you meet this person that you realize it's not just about exercise and taking care of yourself, but also visualizing the relationship that you want.
That, is Julie Tom?
I don't think so.
Julie, I am about to start. I'm actually getting certified to teach Hatha yoga, and I hurt my ankles a few months ago. I ripped the ligaments on my left ankle and twisted my right. So I'm getting back into the strengthening of my ankles. If you would like me to send you some good ankle strengtheners. Colby's on a roll tonight. So don't forget about Adele up there. Adele said she wants to book an appointment session with us.
Okay, so the whole thing with that is that the private readings are based a little differently. So, I mean, we can still give you a session for what you donated. Absolutely.
For sure, yeah.
If you would prefer a private session than live on here, then we can absolutely
especially
do that.
With your type of donation.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we said, we like to spoil our people. So yes. If you would like,
if that's what you want, then we'll work that out. We're
comfortable with it as well. We'll do you a little reading, send you a little video.
Yeah.
I usually use my runes and she uses her tarot, and we work together. And it's always a very powerful gathering when it's me and her. We've done quite a few readings together, and people are still hitting us up and telling us how much they enjoyed
our Colby shit.
Everybody's what?
Everyone's loving Colby shit. Oh, his text back.
So are you coming up here and dirtying up around?
Dude, listen, the sexual energy lately has been off the hook for a lot of people. It's been coming up a lot the last week or so.
Yeah.
Okay. And see, now that we're on this topic, now I can't unsee the words like in the meditation. She was giving me shit because we were talking. If y'all missed Monday's morning motivation meditation, you got to watch it, especially Colby. If you're feeling this sort of way, then you got to go back and watch it.
There was some weird hand movement.
It was all over the place, y'all. And listen, it wasn't until especially the meditation when I'm like breathing deeper and going within and like massaging.
And like, oh my God.
She was having such a hard time keeping it together. But yeah, we didn't keep it together. We laughed so much, broke so many codes.
Guys, we're so sorry for being super.
Okay, whatevs. It is what it is. This is the one thing that I feel like I can actually be myself and not have to be like, hi, how are you today?
Yeah.
My customer service voice is nothing like me. I don't even know that person. So yeah, this is the one place I actually feel like I can still talk to my people and be like, yo, I got you.
By the way, Chef Crystal's in weird areas. Yay, try it.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
What did you say? Or just
all right, Julie. Have a good night.
Bye, Julie. Thanks for hanging out.
Yes. Okay. So for anyone that is joining in, these are donation-based readings. You can donate through the PayPal link down below in the description box. You can donate anything you want. The more you donate, the more you get. We like to hook our people up. If you are new, welcome. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy up in here.
Our people are awesome, and we just like to have a good time. So if you can't afford to donate, all we ask is that you simply like and share the video, and we will give you at least one card or one pendulum. So
Steamy. I love it.
a wash cut. No, I have not. I have not tried that. I've heard about it. I actually had a friend, Nate, who traveled to Peru and used that, and he was like, you know, it felt good, but this other chick was screaming her head off like she was facing some shit, and I was like, I've always been one of those people, you know, and especially in the spiritual community, a lot of people talk about hallucinogens and stuff like that. Listen, when it comes to greenery, I do not care. As far as hallucinogens, I don't necessarily, I'm not necessarily against them. I just don't, my brain has always worked differently. And, you know, this is probably the most light that my head has ever been and not so dark, you know what I'm saying? So I was always scared, even growing up when I was going through my experimental phase, to try anything that would make me trip, because it's like, I don't want to see no scary shit.
I, on the other hand, have taken journeys, a few of them. Don't laugh at me, Lauren. I have taken a few journeys, so
That's what I'm working on, Colby. I'm trying to learn that balance, because that was out of balance for a long time. Yeah, and that's how my stepdad is. He would probably do a lot better on edibles, because like he's one of those people, he will pass out on the floor. Like,
did she want a card pulled, or was she getting with us on her own?
who?
Go back up a little
The
bit.
one girl. And she didn't say anything else.
I think she did though. Or just a hey.
This one. Hello, may I ask for a reading?
No, Adele is what I was talking about. Oh, you guys are awesome. So Adele, do you want us to just pull a card? We know you're at work, or do you want to set something up to do something more in depth with us? Kind of on a one-on-one thing. It's up to you. Just let us know what you want. If you want a card pulled, we'll get it pulled for you.
Yeah. Did you just see that?
Where did it fall from?
From the table.
What is it?
My charger just flew off the table.
Adele says just a card would be great. So apparently they're here and they want to come through for you because things are falling off tables around here, which usually happens when me and Jessica are heightened. So welcome to our life.
And I totally did not finish Julie's thing. I don't know what happened. I got distracted. I'll have to send it to her.
Julie, if you, she's not on here anymore, but if you are on here, Julie, keep an eye out. We'll be sending you some stuff. Adele said magic. y'all should see us when we meditate, when it's just me and her. Like, things will move all around the room. The best part is sometimes when we meditate, and your eyes are closed and there's lights on still, you can actually see, you can see people move. Things move. I had one bad trip where I saw 7 or 12 beings sitting upon thrones. Well, that's fucking scary, Colby. Yeah, I'm sure it was a bad trip. The first time I ever went on a journey was probably about 8 years ago, and I actually saw, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was sitting outside, and I was kind of watching like the grass twinkle, like sparkle with dew, and when I sat down, I got really quiet, and we had this street lamp in our front yard, and I put this big circle in our yard. And this huge owl came and landed in the middle of it, and he had his back facing me, and he like turned his head all the way around and he looked at me. We had a moment, and then he spread his wings out, and I was able to see his entire wingspan, and it was huge. And then he flew off, and that is one of my favorite journeys that I went on. It was amazing. I absolutely enjoyed seeing the owl, and I do believe that it was actually there. I'm hoping it was. Colby said scary.
So we just got another donation by Fiora Townsend. Oh, that's okay. So that's her. Awesome. So no, that's perfectly fine, hon. We appreciate anything that you can afford. So, what's your question? Like I said, we have
never apologize. Don't apologize. Everything is helpful, even if it's just your energy or love.
Exactly. No matter how the energy is exchanged, we take all. You know what I'm saying? That's why we offer what we offer. It is donation based, but if you want more of an in-depth answer, then we ask for donations. If you want a simple question, then just simply like and share. But yeah, just let us know what your question is. And if you want tarot, Ashley has the pendulum or runes and inspiration cards. Adele. Yeah, that. No, I'm good. I don't need all that. My brain functions at a higher level anyway. Like I don't think it's for me. And you know what? There was a time in my life, and I wasn't super experimental, but like I've always known what I like and what I don't like, and I've been around a lot of addiction in my family, so you know I didn't really do a lot, but I've never been one to want to take anything that changes the way that I see things because of the way my brain used to work. You know, it might be different now, but I still don't want to. Maybe that'll change later, but that's just me. So, okay. First thing, I'm getting quite a few downloads for that. So, listen. Okay. If you are at a lonely stage and you are trying to manifest a partner, right? You are going to manifest someone who is going to make you feel lonely. Whether it feels good in the beginning, in the end, you will still feel lonely. So you have to work on bringing your vibration up, finding that love within yourself, being okay with your own energy. Date yourself for a while. Give that love and energy to yourself. Then you will start to attract the right person for you. If you have been having bad luck in relationships and you're seeing a pattern but don't know what the common denominator is, and I hate to say it, but it's the truth, it's always us. Like, listen, I've been in that boat too my entire life, and it's really important that we find that relationship with ourselves so we don't keep falling into the same rut. But if you are lonely and looking for a partner, you're just going to find more loneliness, and possibly someone who could be abusive mentally, physically, emotionally. So it's really important that you're giving that, whatever you want to truly experience in a relationship, you need to be able to give to yourself. You see what I'm saying? I will totally pull you some cards though. I feel like you need, yeah, I got you, Lachey. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pull those. I'm gonna read these. So, okay. All right. So the first card you got is a door to the infinite. Okay, can we get that to focus? There we go. All right. Spending time in stillness can help you connect with the infinite nature of your being, the eternal part of you that is always connected with the divine. Taking time out to be quiet in nature or to practice yoga or meditation will be very beneficial to you over the coming weeks. It says, inside me is a door to the infinite. I take the time to go to my heart center and link up with heaven. In this serene place, I am eternal. Through this inner journey, I am able to see beyond life's challenges and reach the higher levels of my existence. My inner light is my greatest strength and my greatest wealth. And that's what I'm talking about. You need to work more internally before you try manifesting a partner. And it's very hard because we are social creatures. We want a partner, we want someone to love us, but if we can't properly love ourselves, then it's null and void. So then the clarifying we have here is nurture all that you love. Okay, I'm sorry to be blocking your face, but that glare is terrible. Take the time to nurture the things you care about so that they may flourish and grow. Your hopes, your dreams, your body, your mind, your spirit, your creations, and your relationships. All that you need, all that is you needs to be cherished, loved, honored, and respected. Without care and attention, these aspects of self can fall into a state of neglect that does not only harm to you both, but the world around you. Nurture them and they will bring you to peace and fulfillment. Okay, so that's the relationship advice. Date yourself. Okay, you also had a couple other cards that pop out, so yeah, you definitely need to ground yourself. I do feel like you're kind of fearing the unknown and what's around the corner. So you might be feeling very unsettled right now, but it's just telling you to stay strong and stay focused on what it is that you're truly wanting to experience and manifest in your life. And when you get those inspired downloads, you need to act upon it. Okay. So, okay, Adele. Yeah, so okay, just so I don't mispronounce your name, I'm just gonna call you Mrs. Townsend because I know I can pronounce that, and I'm very bad at names. So, yeah, either way, like, listen, and I've been there too. I have been knocked down, lied to, cheated on, all of it. I've experienced all the worst relationships. I've experienced all the lies. And listen, the inconsistency, the abuse, they almost make a game out of it. And it's really important, especially if you have dealt with narcissism in your life, that you really learn to overcome that treatment, because if you don't, you're going to carry that into the next relationship and you're going to keep attracting that. So it's very, very important that you learn to love self first. If you do not have a good relationship with yourself and view yourself as worthy, beautiful, amazing being that you are, then you're not going to find someone who sees that too. You know what I'm saying? So take care of yourself and do what you got to do to get yourself back on track. Okay.
That happens to everyone.
Well,
it's part of the journey.
And to Adele, like the fact that you're with a great guy and you still have this nagging feeling because you have a secret, you're holding on to this energy that needs to be released. And again, releasing the outcome, whether you tell the secret, you don't know what his response is going to be. And you're holding on to that for no reason. Releasing the attachment to the outcome, I mean, maybe if you would have told the secret sooner, it might not be so bad in the long run. You see what I'm saying? Depending on what that secret is. I mean, but if you just known someone for a few weeks and you have some really personal like shit, then you don't owe them an explanation until they earn that right. You see what I'm saying? So not everything needs to be put out on Front Street from the very open of the gate. Let people earn it. Okay. It's okay to let people in, but y'all hear me talk about keeping the floodgates open just enough. You don't want to keep them wide open because then you let everyone in their bullshit come in.
It's okay to leave some shit to mystery.
Yes, but you can funnel enough to let the energy in, because if you close it off, then you receive nothing. But if you open it just enough, you're allowing things to come in, and you can, filter them as they come through. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, take care of yourself and just know that you're an amazing being. You deserve real love. And first off, you deserve it from yourself. Okay, so keep it up. And if you need any help or guidance, or, just need someone to talk to that's been through it, we got you. Okay. We've both been through a lot, especially on the relationship front. So we definitely know what it's like. But you know what, Adele? And it's not why does it happen to nice souls? It's because we're empaths and we see the good in everybody, and we make excuses for people, especially when we're used to abuse and inconsistency and that kind of thing. But most importantly, we allowed that shit. We didn't have proper boundaries. You feel me? We let it go too long because we wanted to hope for more. We were holding on to empty promises, hoping that shit was going to change. But in reality, we weren't right ourselves. So it's important that we find that, we give that love, we have that relationship, and everything else falls into place. So, yeah. So let's see.
Does anybody have any more questions for us tonight?
Oh yeah, I completely agree with that, Colby. Yeah, no matter what, you're always going to run into good people, bad people. Listen, we ran into someone that had a shit attitude the other day, like acting like just us ordering food was an inconvenience for her.
I have to remind Jess that she's probably not happy with where she is in life right now, but she was pissed off that there was bacon on that sandwich. She was so angry. She was so angry. She was like, "What do you mean bacon?
What is a club? Are you shitting me?"
It's on your menu, man.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, and listen, it happens. You're going to, and all I could think was, do I just need to be like, I hope you have a better day, ma'am? You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get away from it. There's chaos everywhere. But again, with the theme of December is it's all chaos. It's how we approach it. You know,
Arthur,
it's how we
says,
view
I have
it.
A question. Are you two doing well? Yes, we are doing well.
We are. Thank you, Arthur. Yeah, we're doing very well. It's been kind of a very chaotic day, but yet I still felt very much that we needed to get on today.
Shay said she wants a message from Spirit.
Okay.
Instead of a card pull.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second, because I'm definitely gonna have to tune in for that.
You're very welcome, Michelle.
Is there anything specific, Lachey, or you just want to let it roll? There's definitely someone on your father's side that's coming through. I keep seeing an F and an A, whatever that means. Okay, it could be a name, could be initials. And okay. What are you worrying about? I just keep hearing, don't worry. Be happy. I was like hearing a Bob Marley song.
Is it moving into your new place?
I'm almost getting like this. It's almost like a nauseating feeling in the very pit of my stomach. Okay. Okay. Is there someone that you have passed over that you would have looked to as a father figure? Because it feels definitely like a father energy. I'm getting a lot of stomach stuff though. Have you been having like intestinal or, nausea, anything like that? I don't know if it has to do with the person that's passed over. I almost feel like this is more from nerves though. Like, and the fact that they're bringing up the specific song, like, don't worry. You know what I'm saying?
It's the relationship stuff that's going on, or it could be the new place.
Okay. They're not the same people though. The first one I was picking up. Because now I feel the energy shifting more towards my right side, which would be maternal side. But they're kind of right in the middle. So is this necessarily on your mother's side or maybe a cousin? Okay.
You're so close to being done though, Lachey.
Listen, and we've had this talk too about things, especially Taurus. Like, being at the end of any cycle is nauseating in itself, especially when you've been working really hard at something for a really long time. Yeah, Adele, I'll get your card in just a second. Yeah, AF. That was what I got, or FA. FA. I can't remember now. I think it was FA. Was it? Did I say FA? I'm pretty sure it was FA.
Girl, you got this.
Yeah, again, don't worry. And listen, okay, so let me tune in more to the message here instead of looking for the details. So, okay, listen, I'm hearing the house is yours. So between the house and especially school, don't worry. Like they're totally, and okay, so especially the comment, they're bringing up the comment you made the other day about, now that you manifested the car, you're kind of seeing this slow period where the manifestations aren't quite rolling in. They're lining everything up for you. Once you I really feel like the house and the graduation will all kind of be around the same period of time. And that's going to release a lot of the energy that's building up. You really need to be focusing on fleshing out your solar plexus, basically from the solar plexus down. They want you to kind of flesh everything out and kind of rebalance that because it's becoming a little overactive for you. So make sure you're using your crystals, your herbs, and do your meditation.
Did you ever get your crystals like you wanted to, Shay? Are you waiting on us to get some in stock?
Yes, I completely agree with Colby on that. Nature alone with a fire. There's something completely energetic release about it. It's one of the easiest ways to ground and just totally lose yourself.
We use our property a lot to camp out there.
I wish it wasn't raining so much. I want to go camping so bad. So bad. I need some outside time, but the weather has been absolutely like just I'm not used to it. So
yeah, Colby, we have 15 acres in the middle of the woods.
So let's see, is there anything else? Just let everything fall into place. Don't keep doing what you're doing. You're already doing everything you can, Lachey. Just have the faith and let things fall into place. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm serious. You don't need to worry. They don't want to keep repeating themselves. They're just saying like just stick to what you're doing and write it out. Write it out. Okay, so Adele, what was your question again? What do you need, babe? Yeah, and I believe that. Listen, I will get totally lost in fire. I can sit there and look at a fire for hours and not move and just totally be zenned out. Um, it's amazing. I love it. Yeah, then just keep doing it, Lachey. It's just a matter of divine timing. Not everything's gonna happen exactly when you want it. I'm sorry, I'm getting uncomfortable in this chair. But you can only do so much, and the rest of it you have to leave to the universe. So let things fall into place because they're on their way. And listen, too, when you see tomorrow's post of Wednesday's Whisper of Love and the weekend energy that I've already got planned for y'all, like, listen, shit lines up. It's coming. Big changes are coming.
And again, remember December is that that time for cleansing and that rebirth that is coming.
Awesome, Arthur. That's good. Yeah.
Shay said I watch Fireplace on cable all the time.
Yeah, it's so freeing, isn't it? You know, I actually had a very similar situation to that today that I haven't even told Ashley about yet. But okay, so several months ago, I met this guy that, like, instant soul recognition, found out that I knew him from a past life. But, like, it was just a really bad time for me. It was right when I found out that my ex had moved someone into our house, and, you know, it was like I literally found out that day. It was bad.
Yes, Adele, you will be addiction free soon.
So
just keep working towards it, honey.
You know, even though I am not by any means looking for a romantic relationship, most people like, oh, you meet someone cute and like you're got this connection, let's date. No, and neither one of us were on that page, but we were both really focused and ended up losing touch. And I went out on a limb. I was talking to my friend Christian today, and she was kind of going through something similar. And I was like, listen, you know, I just feel like
you're welcome.
I want to know more about him, and I think we could be really good friends. So I hit him up today and was like, hey, you know, I know that I wasn't in the best mindset then, and I didn't exactly go about things in the right way, but I can't help that you pop up on my mind from time to time, and I hope you're well. I think we could be great friends, and I'd really like to get to know you better. So, you know, the door's open if you want it. And I release the outcome. Like, listen, if he doesn't hit me up, then he doesn't hit me up.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're talking about making new friends and new acquaintances, and that's
Adele,
what it's all about.
Do me a favor, go to my page and find my email and email me. I actually do a crystal healing that helps with addiction. That should be helpful for you. So
and Reiki would be really good. And listen, the sessions we're offering, like, we're doing a whole special this month. So crystal healing and Reiki with both of us for $33, y'all. I mean, you can't beat that. And that's for a 30-minute session. So yeah, I mean, if you're interested in something like that, hit us up, because I mean, it's a great practice and it's super powerful, and we'll be running that all month long. So yeah, Lachey, they're exes for a reason. Don't fall for that. It's a trap. Don't do it. Oh yeah, I love those, Arthur. The candle that's the wooden wick. My mom actually had one that crackled and I loved it. Yes, Colby, Taurus loves so deep. It's craziness, man. I mean, listen, it's weird because I'm not like emotional like a water sign, but I am very passionate. And when I love someone, even if I don't like you, I fucking love you. You know what I'm saying? I have a hard time distinguishing that. And, you know, when I feel the connection with people, like I want to bask in it. So it's really hard for me. I had to really, you know, change some things around about myself in order to overcome a lot of that and kind of bring it down to a more healthy way, because I just spread love in a different way now. So yeah, it's all about heart, man. All about the heart. Yeah, and listen, yeah, never go back. It is listen, you could not pay me enough to go back to any of my exes. Any of them. And I was actually having that conversation today. My mind, the way my mind worked before I got with my ex-husband, was I won't be with anyone unless I've known them my whole life, because everyone I was meeting were just fake as fuck. And it's like, listen, if I've known them my whole life, then they can't hide who they are. I already know them, you know what I'm saying? And so I ended up, reconnecting with my now ex, and I was single for 2 years before that. But yeah, still ended up like totally. I had known him for 15 years before we even got together. Had no clue that he was like that within a relationship. It's totally different than a friend. And now I can understand how everyone would think that he's the perfect package. I sure did. Not for me. So, it is what it is. We live and we learn, don't we, y'all? So yeah, does anyone else have a question? I think we're gonna hop off. We've been on almost 2 hours, but yeah. So if anyone has any questions or looking to get the Reiki and crystal healing, I'm telling you, totally worth it. Did we not get to Debbie? Am I missing something? I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a long day. Y'all gotta help me out. Yeah, that girl. I hear you. I hear you. Listen, whoever comes into my life is gonna have to be patient as fuck. Patient, like with capital P. Um, I don't even know. I'm trying to figure out like exactly how I feel about the whole marriage thing. I'm totally not against commitment, but I think so many people are like just crazy about marriage, and like it's lost its meaning. Yeah, I'll do my best, Colby. I promise. Make sure you hit us up. I'll definitely, now that we have your number, I'll text you so we can talk a little more. But yeah, I mean, it's hard, man. The struggle is real out here, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't want anybody. I mean, I can find just anybody. I don't want just anyone. I want someone that's gonna be good for me in more ways than one. And you know, like I said, my life has changed so much. Myself have changed so much in just a year, let alone the last 3 years. Go back 5. You know what I'm saying? So you think about the way that our vibrations change. Is there really a forever? You know what I'm saying? Hi, Karina. Nice to see you. So, you know, and that's what I was talking about earlier, is having everyone at everyone's on their own journey. They're all on their own vibration. So you can't guarantee that 2 parties are going to stay on the same vibration and stay consistent moving forward with each other. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? To expect that. It's impossible to expect that. You're going to be let down a million times over. So you either learn to say, like, I'm okay with the fluidity of this relationship and see where it goes. And if we do happen to grow apart, then we can, leave on good terms. But you need mature people in your life to be able to do that. If you keep attracting all the fuck people, boys or girls, you're not going to be able to do that. So, it's really important that we focus on doing the work and, making sure that we're taking care of ourselves, because in the end, you can't guarantee that anyone is going to be in your life forever. So, um, share it with the people who are in your life now. Embrace the moment here and now, and whatever happens tomorrow will happen tomorrow, and then you can worry about it then. But there's no reason worrying about it. So, yeah. So that's my whole point. Your power, there, you have no control over the past or the future. The only thing you have control over is right now. So do what you can now, and everything will fall into place later. So, wise words of wisdom. Is there anything you'd like to say?
No, thanks for showing up, guys. We had a great time spending time with you.
So, hey, listen, Adele, it happens to everyone. Listen, when I realized a lot of the shit that was going down in my life was mine too, you know, to my own doing. I was letting it happen. So, yeah, exactly, Arthur. All right. Well, I love all of you. Thank you for showing up and being such a huge part of this journey and allowing us to do our thing and bring healing to all. I love you all so much, and we will see you bright and early at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for morning motivation meditation on the root chakra, day 2. So we will be on my channel tomorrow. And so, yeah, we'll see you here tomorrow at 10 a.m. See you later. Bye. Bye.